Hey Aries, welcome back to Love from Leo. My name is Tay, otherwise known as Love from Leo, and today is your November 2019 tarot reading. So for this month, you're going to be focusing on the earth type of energy, more closely related to material things, having the balance between work and play, figuring out what that balance is for you, figuring out how to work harder to get the things that you want, but then also learning how to have the balance of enjoying the fruits of your labor as well. There has to be a balance, but this again is all about the energy of abundance. Looking at your past energy, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. I think somebody could have made unplanned movements that could have affected other situations in your life. Something that you were waiting on, like an answer or something like that, or a paper or something like that, could have got delayed, meaning you don't have the answers when you needed them. Also, if you did get a message from someone, that person may not be reliable. So if this is a person that we're referring to, who is this person that is not reliable around Aries? What signs? Okay. There's a few people, so the first thing I want to say is work on your circles, and you need to figure out who you need to have around you. Because when I say, is there someone bad around Aries, and 3 cards come out, and this is just for a general reading, that's letting me know there's too much negativity around you. The first card that we have is Gemini and Virgo, ruled by Mercury. So Gemini or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Or someone who may have like the gift of gab, or they know how to talk their way out of things, somebody like that. Or someone who always has everyone's business. And then we also have Taurus. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And then the last sign that we have is Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see, what is this communication about? What was this communication about? Because, okay, 3 cards again. So for those of you who are dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini, they told you something about with your emotional life, and this could have been a lie. Like if they said that everything is good between you and so-and-so, maybe it's not true. Maybe they told you something about the person you're with. It might not be true. We'll go into that more in a second. With this Taurus person, it has something to do with maybe someone who's manipulative, or maybe an air sign. So this person could have told you about a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius, or maybe they told you about someone's plan, like what something that someone else was about to do strategically, like a plan. They told you about this, but that might not be what they're about to do. So again, everything I'm telling you that they're telling you, it might not be true, okay? And then the Aries, they told you something about finances, and this might not be true. Or they may have told you something about how they are independent, and that might not be true. And they also could have told you about a earth sign. Okay, so this is a lot going on, y'all. I mean, like, why do you even have all of these people telling you things in the first place? Why is there so much he say, she say happening? Nine of Cups. So someone is too comfortable, but not comfortable physically. I think someone's too comfortable with running their mouth, and it's causing for everybody to have the ability to put 2 cents in, or to say things, make rumors. Somebody's putting too much of their business out there because they're just being too comfortable with letting people know things. So let's just say someone is always having people over at their house, and they're just allowing people to always be at their house. So people are always knowing what's going on around you, and they are telling other people these things. If you're hanging out or going out all the time, and so people just know too much, you know? But yeah, there's a Tower card moment. I don't think you caused it, but I think someone around you definitely did. So you need to be very careful, because there's a lot of people that could have been a part of this situation. So there's a lot of drama that I feel like is happening here, and it could be because of your workplace. So if all of this is happening, if everyone that I'm talking about is a coworker, then this is what this is talking about. This is your job. Like, there's just too much gossip going around at your job. So what's the advice for those of you still going through all of this drama? What's the advice for Aries? The Death card. Let it go. Put it into it. Put an end to the people that are also spreading these rumors. Simple as that. Put an end to it. Cut them off. Moving on into your November. So the energy that we have is the 7 of Swords in reverse. So this is telling me that there's going to be a lot of more drama, more deceit, more he say, she say. Just a lot of mess, man. A lot of mess. And so that goes to show why I was saying that this month you're going to have to focus on keeping the peace and trying to stay out of all this chaotic stuff and just focusing on your work. You could be too cautious about something, like maybe you're overprotective about a certain situation. Like you're afraid to act on a certain situation because you don't know who to trust. But this also could mean that you're coming clean about something or a mistake that you made. But while you're doing all of this, I kind of feel like you're going to different people and you're kind of asking them, like, hypothetically speaking, if somebody did this, what would happen? You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to figure out how you're supposed to get out of this mistake that she made. What mistake did Aries make? What is this related to? What mistake is this? 2 cards. You gave something away before you knew it was yours. So so I think your heart was in the right place, but you jumped the gun on this one, sweetie. Or you may have lied about where you got something from. Like maybe you gave someone a gift and you lied about where you got it from. Aries, Aries, Aries. It's the rookie mistake. You're at a crossroads, okay? I get it. You're at a decision where you're like, I don't know which way to go. I done fucked up and I'm not sure what to do about it. I get it. And I just feel so like, I don't know. I feel like I'm your sister or something, and you come home and you told me something, and I'm just like, Aries, what are we really gonna do about you? Like, I just feel like it's one of those that's so Aries moments. Like, that's so Aries. Like, girl, what did you do? Well, let's start with the signs. Who do you need to come clean to? That's what we need to know. Who do you need to come clean to? Aries, you need to come clean to a Libra. There's a Libra sun, moon, rising, and or Venus that you need to come clean to. What did you do to this Libra, you may ask? So there's something with you and this Libra, or if it's not a Libra, it's another sign for you, but there's something that you are avoiding. Like, you don't want to confront the situation. And so there's this weird tension, this weird energy. And I think you've just been running from it. And now it's like, you don't really have a choice but to say, you know, hey, I apologize for this. Or to, you know, like you just got to reconcile. Like, you just got to get this over with. And once you do it, I do think it'll be over for that situation. But oh girl, it's a lot. I just feel so like I gotta watch my back. That's the feeling I'm feeling for you. What does Aries need to do throughout this time? You being a fire sign, you know how it is. Like, it seems like every day you don't have enough time to get things done. Like, you have to physically slow it down to have enough time. And then, like, when you are going through everything is just like boom, 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 boom. Everything is just so scary sometimes. Like, it's either really, really good when you're a fire sign, or it's like, watch it back when you're a fire sign. You know what I mean? Like, but the intensity and the speed is always boom, 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 boom. And so that's what you're feeling. You're feeling the intensity because you know that this Libra or whoever this person is closing in, and you know a lot of people are closing in on you because they're like, okay, well, this person, she told me this, but she told me that, you know, and everybody's like, it's Aries. And I think people are starting to understand what's going on, and you're like, fuck, like, I gotta figure something out because this was not supposed to go this far. You're gonna have to tie up some loose ends, okay? We do have Earth as your advice, so this is perfect. What was I saying this whole time? Earth energy? Oh yeah. So for this month, like I was saying, you have to sow the seeds that you want to actually see. And I was just telling Cancer this. So if you have Cancer something somewhere, or if you're with the Cancer, go cross watch. But I was just telling Cancer, if you don't want to see watermelons in your garden, don't plant watermelon seeds. If you don't want to see bees all over your lawn, then don't plant any flowers. Like, that's what this is. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Look, somebody got to tell you, because all these other people don't know what the hell's going on. And I don't believe that you wanted to start any mess, but you're a part of the mess, and you have to end it, or else it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So Aries, this is a lot. But at this time, it's all about you getting back to being cool, calm, and collected in this situation, and figuring out how to find the peace in all of this chaos, because you got too much stuff to get done. You got to be productive. Like, you don't have time to be like focusing on all this mess. Your future energy. This future energy is going to show your December, but it's also going to lead into your 2020 because I feel like a lot of energy has been kind of dragging. So it's probably going to move on into your 2020 as well. So the card that we have is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So automatically, I'm thinking someone is out of control, someone's being needy, someone is needing affection and or emotional touch. Does that make sense? Like they need someone to be emotionally supportive for them. So we're going to see who that is in just a second. The Queen of Cups also means that you are being unrealistic about a situation. Like you're using your emotions to be your eyes. So kind of like if you're in love. You're blinded by love, but this isn't a bad situation. So it's like you're letting your emotions fuck you up essentially. So you kind of got to stop using your emotions. Did I say that? I said that. Okay. So all of these things, I know it's been building up for all this time, but you got to not use your emotions. So emotions are good and bad. It's not just about being in love or anything like that. Emotions can be anger. Emotions can be holding a grudge. Emotions can be wanting revenge. Like all of that stuff is emotional. So you really got to be like, look, we're going to be done with this. We're going to be done for good. Like, cut the tie. If this is a person that this is representing, this person is manipulative. This person discriminates. This person is not dependable, not reliable. And this person is super, super sensitive. Like, anything you say will have this person on edge. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If they heard it the wrong way, they're going to be upset with you. Okay? And so this is that energy. Even if it's not a person, this is that energy. If it is a person, I do want to see what sign this could be. This could be you, Aries, but let's just see what signs are coming up for who this person could be. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want nobody like that around me. Let's see, Aries. This could be an Aquarius. So we have the Aquarius card. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So be careful of an Aquarius or a person who wants to be a part of everything all the time. That might be a person you might need to watch out for. But we are seeing Aquarius for that. So what exactly are the emotions controlling? Like what situation is this even connected to? Ace of Pentacles definitely could be a job. Or this could have something to do with an offer that you're being offered. But it seems like there might be some hidden emotional ties to it, you know? Why is this person acting the way that they are, though? They got what they needed from the situation. They don't need you no more. So they want to leave. They want to leave the situation. This could be you or another person. But this card is all about, I got what I needed, I'm done. It's kind of like hit it and quit it type of situation or type of mood. And then we also have the Ace of Swords. So it's also an honesty thing. It's also about them, like, it's their truth. That's just how this person is. This person is, I mean, you see it. This person is not the best person to be around if you're looking for a reliable source. I don't really know where they came from. We will see more about that in December. Make sure you're subscribed. If you want a private one for this month or the next month or other situations in your life, you know you can email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. But yeah, this person is, they're just kind of problematic. Like, that's the best word I can use for this. What did they lie about? What's their truth? Like, what is their truth? They're afraid to take risk, even though they have what they need. Like, they're just afraid to move towards success, I would say. There's some people who are just afraid of success. Like, even if they have all the talent in the world, they'll do something to, like, self-sabotage, and it'll be completely out of left field. You'll be like, why did they ruin that for themselves? And then if you think about it, it's just because they're afraid of success. Every time something good happens, they ruin it. It's kind of that situation. Yeah, this is the Aquarius card. I'm not lying, y'all. Like, what I say is true, okay? What I say is true. So yeah, it's definitely an Aquarius or that type of person in your life. But listen, that's a lot going on. Let's just go ahead and get the advice because I don't want this reading to be too long. What's the advice for Aries in the future on how to smoothly move through all of this chaos? We have the Six of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy. So we know Taurus is the bull. Taurus is all about going through all of the crap to get to the sunlight at the end of the tunnel. But it's also about being determined enough to find ways to get through all of the hard times that you're going through. So it's not just about doing it, but it's about like figuring out how to do it. So it's not necessarily the action that you're putting towards it. It's the planning and the organizing. It's the earthly aspect of things. And what have we been talking about this whole reading? Earthly type things. We have Ten of Pentacles, Earth card for your advice for this November. We have Earth being the center of your focus for this November. And then lastly, we have the Six of Pentacles, with this, which is Earth, for your future energy. So it's really about getting to the bottom of things, becoming more grounded in anything that you're doing, focusing on the practicality of the things. Like, what makes this work? How do we make this happen? What's the next step? What's the organization behind all of these things that we're working on? And all of this drama that's in this reading, that has to subside and go away to the side, okay? Because it's all emotional, and we're not working with emotions. Not this month, not next month, and probably not in January. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this reading. If you are confused, or you need more clarity, or if I said something that spoke to your spirit and you're like, I need her to read for me, email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. Check the description box if you are confused about anything, because I probably have your answer in that box. Subscribe to the channel. I already told y'all that, my bad. Like the video because it helps me out so much, but it'll also help you out so that you can have more content like this. And last but not least, I don't know, what's the last thing? Leave me a comment. Let me know how everything is going. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, Aries.